So every day that you come into the office needs to have some theme into how you are prospecting. First day, Monday, we're going to call real estate agents. So let's go back to our list, 40 real estate agents. We're going to call them every single Monday. Here's why your agents are going to get annoyed if you call them once a week, because you are not bringing enough value. So before you set up to call, you need to figure out a way to bring more value to your real estate agents. Now, how do we do that? Because it's one thing to say, okay, I want to bring value. How do we bring value to real estate agents? So what I use is what's called an account executive call strategy. So the first thing I'm going to do when I call my list of 40 real estate agents is I'm going to go over any leads that we have together that they've sent me within the past month. I want them to know I am on it. I am calling. I am working on converting them. Have they done an app yet? Have we met and gone over monthly payments? Have we gone over loan programs? Have we done that? Or did they send me this person's name and number, and maybe I've called a bunch of times and they won't pick up the phone, maybe they're ghosting me? Or did the agent give me a name but not give me any contact information, and I've not heard from the person? So I want them to know I'm on top of leads. So when I call on Monday, that's going to be the first thing we go over. The second thing we're going to do is I'm going to have a go-to conversation. So I'm going to give them a sales tactic, right? So what I've been sharing with a lot of people right now, I don't know if anybody else here has MBS Highway. It's about $100 without COVID discount. MBS Highway has this amazing tool called a cost of waiting analysis. So how many of us have clients that have decided to wait to buy because they're scared of interest rates? Everybody's got clients like that. Your real estate agents have clients like that. So I'll have a go-to conversation. So I did this past Monday. Hey, Kristen, how many clients have you had in the past couple months that have decided they didn't want to buy because they're scared of interest rates? And you'll say, oh, I've had like 10. I want you to know I have a cost of waiting analysis that's going to show them what it looks like if they wait 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years to buy. And the average person, if they wait 6 months, it's going to cost them an extra 25 grand if they wait to buy. Would this be of use to you? Yes, that'd be amazing. Cool. Send me a purchase price and a zip code, and I'll make one for you anytime you want. Takes me all of a couple minutes. That is a conversation that brings them value. It's helping them bring something back to their clients, and it gives them a way to help them convert more leads. So my goal with every real estate agent, when I call them, I'm going to give them something that helps them make more money. I'm not going to talk their head off about loan programs. They all know the difference between conventional and FHA. They all know the conventional loan limits are going up next month. That's what all the rest of the other LOs are doing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give them some actual value. So that way, when I call the next week, they're going to be like, oh my God, I got to take CJ's call because he's going to help me with my business. He's going to help me make more money. He's going to add a transaction to my pipeline. When your agents are fearful and they're looking at the next month going, where are my transactions coming from? And you're the person calling every week with ideas, and you're pumped and you're excited and you're giving them value. Now they want to pick up your call more. Other things that I will go to them to, I will give them evidence of success. I'll say, hey, I had a client, they were working with another lender. The real estate agent got them to me. We beat out a cash offer over the weekend. Prices were their offer amounts were the same. Rest of the logistics were the same. All I did was call a listing agent and ask if they have verified funds for that cash offer, and they hadn't. Ours were verified. They took our offer instead. So that'll be like an evidence of success call. Here's what I'm doing for other agents. I can do it for you too. And then other things I will do too is I will call and invite them to something. So I might have like a lunch and learn. I might have a workshop coming up, but I want them to constantly see I have things happening all the time. And the reality is if I call 40 real estate agents and invite them all to something, I might have 10 actually come. I don't mind, because every one of those 40, they saw me doing something. And when they look at that other LO that's been calling them or hasn't been calling them, and they realize, well, that lender really hasn't been doing anything. They're not doing any events. They're not feeding me. They're not calling me. They're going to think that other LO went out of business. You're going to be sitting there as the one that's constantly got stuff going on.